Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo and I'm headed into Joann Fabric. So you know I'm going to invite you guys to come along with me. Let's go shopping. So Joann Fabric has also put out their fall decor, and it's a little different than what I'm seeing everywhere else. They mixed in a bit of gray and a whole lot of warm tones. There's a lot of orange and a lot of almost wine or burgundy color and a little bit of navy. So they did these little embroidery hoops with different sayings in them, and it is a pretty good representation of the colors that they used. There are a few combos that I'm not sure about, like that burgundy with the orange in some of the signs, but we'll get to that. Now these prices are not necessarily my kind of bargain finds, but I will say that Joann is probably going to do a major sale and have lots of coupons over the holiday weekend. So you may want to check out their app and see what coupons they have. You can also print them from home. Now they got smart. These little pumpkins they used to put out, and this time they're plastic. Before they were a very frail paper style and would break all over the place. Lots of cute sweater pumpkins and even some pleather pumpkins in almost a rose gold and a cream tones. They did a little bit of gold and a whole lot of sweaters. I feel like their collection kind of looks more autumn and has a bit more of the traditional fall colors if you're looking for that. Of course, they had to throw in a little buffalo check. Now this is actually gray and white, not black and white, and the little one is $9.99. I believe this one was $14.99. I love felted pumpkins. This is a really big one for $19.99. And again, if I'm ever buying anything from Joann's, it's got to at least be on sale, if not clearance, or I have to have a really great coupon because they're just not as budget friendly. Now they have some really farmhouse feeling signs and then some not so farmhouse feeling signs, but I'm going to show them all to you, and this is the one I was talking about. I'm not sure about the combo of such a bright orange with the burgundy. Let me know down below what you think of that. They did it in a few different areas and I'm just not sure about that. Love this large planked pumpkin with the welcome on it. Now things like that are going to run right around $40. Most of the items on this wall we're going to see that are large are going to be $89.99. So even if you had a 50% off coupon, you're still looking at $45. Now we have a large clock in our home and I'm thinking of sanding it and redoing it in those warm tones. Lots of little galvanized touches, and they added a lot of gray this year. I'm surprised at how much I like the gray with the orange. I'm just not loving the orange with the burgundy. They've also got a really cute little turkey, kind of the body of a pine cone, lots of fun orange burlap, and the buffalo check in orange and white. Here's another example of the gray with the orange. I think they blend together pretty well, and it definitely helps add that little touch of farmhouse because you can mix it with so much of the galvanized items. Really pretty rust colored pillow. Here is the gray and white check with an orange pumpkin. Happy fall. Here's another one of their signs for $19.99. Just a few stacked pumpkins in grateful, thankful, and blessed. This is a very large and heavy piece. It's got this raw edge of wood on it. It's kind of fun, gathered together. Here you can see their color scheme again in the little leaves with the different little sayings on them. Some sisal owls down there. A gather sign. They have this in a different version on the other wall we'll see in a minute that says family, home where our heart begins. Really pretty leaf wreath. And I'm trying to peek in back there, the price tag that's $39.99. A few little pine cones in it. Welcome to our home. I think that's a super sweet little use of a pumpkin as the O. Now these are really pretty, but they're not $39.99 pretty. Definitely like the look of these. They look like the ones I showed you at Michael's in our fall shop with me. And we saw some in one of our other shop with me's, I can't remember. This is really fun. They're putting out glass cloche jars with a nice wood bottom in a few different sizes. They've got the antlers back, so this is a candle holder. Here's a very pretty pillow with the autumn leaves. And their pillows are right around $35. That's a really pretty orange. Now this reminds me of the Hearth and Hand collection. They have that little house look to them with a little bit of wood and a little bit of the dark metal for $49.99. They have some stacked metal topiaries. Now this is a really pretty, I guess you would put a candle in that with the different leaf patterns on it, maybe a battery operated candle just to shine through. Now this was so pricey, I had to share it. It's a simple little wooden box filled with some floral and pumpkins for $49.99. They also have these fun hanging owls that are so boho. Gather, give thanks, and feast. That one's got all of the colors to it with the sort of rusty orange, the burgundy, and gray. Here's a mason jar made out of wood with the little metal leaf, fall breeze, autumn leaves. I like that saying. $24.99. Now they literally have so many signs. I don't know if we'll have time to see them all, but if you don't see a price tag and it's a large piece, you can pretty much count on it being $49.99. And the smaller ones start right around $24.99, like this one in Family is Forever. I wish those laurel leaves were green though. I have a little wheelbarrow like this I had picked up at Target many years back. I think that's really cute. Now they've got this little gray, I guess you would call it a lantern. You would put a candle in it, definitely. Maybe some vase filler with grateful on two sides. Another mason jar piece. You're gonna see quite a few sunflowers here in a minute, I believe. That one is $29.99. Another wreath with all the beautiful orange leaves. A little bit of copper in that one. And this is a really sweet little banner of stuffed pumpkins. Here's some of the sunflowers added to their decor. This is $12.99, incorporating a little bit of gray. It's a cute little shadow box. Happy fall, y'all, with the little pine cones in there. Home Sweet Home. It's a little bit of a larger sign. Got a little bit of galvanized metal around the edges. And that one's $24.99. Could definitely hang it or just stand it. The leaves. This reminds me of a few of the things we've seen this season, I think at Walmart. And they do have a really nice big key. It is a wood tone for $29.99. It's really pretty. and a very large home sign. It's got the white branches on the side, and then the letters are in gray. This is one of their larger pieces, and this one is only $79.99, if you can even say that with a straight face. Some copper lanterns in a few different sizes. Copper definitely goes really well with all of the fall colors. I don't have any in my home, but I do think it is pretty. Here's another one of the burgundy pieces. It's actually maybe a little more of a cranberry. You guys let me know down below. What color am I trying to talk about here? And you can see it has a little bit of orange there. It's just a hanging piece of canvas decor. $19.99 on that one. And there's the orange that they paired it with. Now this one is, I think, pretty cute. It reminds me of something Target has put out in the last few years. A felted wreath, little thankful sign in a very, very bright orange, $9.99. I think this is a really pretty combo of the colors they're doing gathered together with the leaves. This one is $39.99 with the wood trim there. Here's something a little bit different. Looks like this one is $39.99 also. It's a pretty heavy piece of wood. The little animal friends, they've got the buffalo check scarves on a few of them. Some smaller pieces, gratitude. These are $9.99. Here's one of the mail envelopes that you can use to put things in, and it's $24.99. This is one of the biggest things they have. It's a very large wood piece. They've also got these copper and sort of a gray cement vase in a few different sizes. Some more pumpkins. These look like the corn husks, $39.99. Here's the price tag on that larger piece. And I thought this was a very cute little pumpkin, $19.99. Some tobacco baskets. There they are, $14.99. And I do like the wood color on them. It's very warm. Here's another piece of hanging decor. This one's got the little tassel and the felted flowers on it, and a different one in Welcome Home. And I will say, Joann's has won the ribbon wars for the year. I think some of their ribbons are beautiful, and they're $4.99, most of them. I think the color combinations are just really pretty, as well as the prints. Most of these are wire trim. Now they did these little stacked pumpkins. If you guys saw my recent fall decor unboxing, you'll know I have really big versions of them, and I've been thinking of painting them, so this is giving me all kinds of ideas. And we saw this back in our shop with me at Tuesday morning. They have it here in all the different colors and different versions, from cream to orange and burgundy. And of course in the wood tone. I definitely like that one a lot. They have those stacked pumpkins in each color in a few different sayings. Give thanks, gather here. And you guys, they did something really smart and put together a grouping of buffalo check pumpkins. They are $24.99. You get a bunch of them with 2 orange and the rest black and white. They also have them in the metallics and in burlap colored. And they did a good job. I didn't see a whole lot of scarecrows there, but you guys know I've been on the hunt for a new scarecrow this year. Ours had it after last year, so we got rid of it, and I've been looking for one that I just fell in love with. Now here is a really big pumpkin, piece of standing decor with an easel. The welcome is in a wood tone. The little owls are back this year. They did them last year in the metal, corrugated, $29.99. I think this standing pumpkin with the molding is beautiful. But I will say, I would think it was even more beautiful if it was in a white or cream color, or maybe even that beautiful green that I have fallen in love with this year. It is a pricey item at $39.99, but it is beautiful. I love the addition of that molding. Over here, they've got a pumpkin chalkboard that is a garden stake for $39.99. You can write something on the pumpkin and on each of the arrows down below. And they've got the harvest sign in copper, and this piece that looks like what we saw at Hobby Lobby. It's just a little bit different, a little more metal to this one, $49.99. This is a massive cutting board with the word gather on it. It is so big and heavy. They have out some of the pumpkin glass, almost hurricane looking lights, string lights. And I do not remember seeing candy corn lights for Halloween last year, so that's a fun little find. Lots of different garden flags this year. You can see the print of them up there in the corner, so you can know what each one says. This one in the hello is very pretty, and I think the come stay a while will be very popular, as well as the sunflower. Going along with those, they have lots of front doormats in different coordinating patterns to go with the flags, the different color schemes, and lots of different sayings on those. I think this one with the home on top of the pumpkins is my favorite. This one with the sunflowers and the gray leaves, and it's a little bit lighter, so a little bit less on the price there. They also have some standing easel signs, this one in fall, and the leaf is the A. And then this one with family and friends gather here with the little pumpkin. And here we go with the signs. So there are so many signs on this wall. I tried to condense it as much as possible. I really liked this one. I said, ooh, when I saw it. Pumpkin patch with the nice pumpkin on the cream background, planked wood, $49.99. As you can see, there's a lot of neutrals here and a bit of orange. This one is a little elongated planked pumpkin with fall on it. Now watch me whip, which I thought was pretty funny. I cannot wait for pumpkin pie. The gather signs in metal. Home Sweet Home, combining the orange and gray again. This large piece, I think that one is $49.99. They've got a little bit of metallic, a whole lot of leaves. We've got this one in the grateful on the maple leaf, and then behind that one, the darker one. A little bit taller version, gather, give thanks, blessings, harvest, gratitude, family. They're all between $24.99 and about $39.99. The little pumpkin cutout, I think this one's really cute. Of course, I would have liked it to not combine that darker cranberry color with the orange. Now this reminds me of something from the 70s. I think it's like the wood paneling look with home on front, and then hello fall on the big cutting board. This one is $29.99, which seemed to be pretty much the going price. This one is glass with the print on front, a nice big gray pumpkin with welcome on it, and a really cute little, this is our happy place with pumpkins, harvest blessings on wood, some vertical pumpkins with the metallic print, a big planked, almost wreath, I guess, with grateful in the middle. Behind that, I love fall most of all. And this one is kind of funny. It's $24.99 and it says, "Oh my gourd." Above that, they've got more sunflowers, more text pieces. Here's a maple leaf that kind of coordinates with one of the thread arts we saw. This cute little give thanks pumpkin in the metal. I thought this was very pretty with "Together we make a family" and the metal wreath around it. $49.99 on that one. It's one of the larger, heavier pieces. A little tag, "Fall breeze, autumn leaves." Here's one of their larger pieces. I think it's very pretty. I'm always drawn to the black on the background. Leaves are falling, autumn is calling. Here's one that kind of goes with that maple leaf we just saw. This one's the pumpkin with welcome. I think this might have been the inspiration for the sign that Dollar Tree did this year. It looks super familiar. And here's the larger family sign I told you guys about. That one is $49.99. It is pretty heavy. Happy fall, together we make a family. We've seen that one repeated on a few of their signs. Gather together with grateful hearts. And look at that, they added a little bit of cotton up there in the corner. Make it a little bit farmhouse. Here's all kinds of fall sayings for $29.99. That's probably a pretty good price point for Joann, actually. Let's stay home. I thought this was very sweet. It's a long gourd or pumpkin with the word autumn on the front. That one's $24.99. I love the wood tone this year for fall. Another hello autumn. So how many of you guys prefer the word autumn over fall? I did notice that here at Joann's they used it quite a bit. So what were your favorite items and what do you prefer more, fall or autumn? I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what Joann's has for fall. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon in the next video.